a descendant of a slave? So that happened to our people.
That's right.
So this proves what? Let me help. This proves that you're an Israelite.
That's right.
This proves that you're an Israelite. You're not black, right? You're not an African American, right? You're not a bad bitch, right? You're an Israelite from probably from the tribe of Judah, right? And let's get some more on it.
By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
It's talking about your homeland. You're not gonna see your homeland no more once you go on these ships.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So when we got off these ships, what happened once we got off these ships? Exactly. Right. So you got. So this right here helps you to know that this book right here is for our people.
Right.
We can show you. Told you.
John Smith, I heard about him.
Yeah, that's a white man's religion, right? We don't believe in that. This is not Jesus.
That's right.
We can give you a description of Jesus. You ready? You want to listen? Let's get it. Revelation 1:14.
Bring it out.
Revelations chapter 1 verse 14.
Bring it out.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So his feet into fine brass. So if you take off your shoes and you want your feet be the same color as your skin, as your face, so it's showing you. And what color is brass? Right, and it said like if it was burnt in a furnace. So it mean if you put anything in the furnace, exactly. Right. So now that you know that Jesus was a black man, right? And it's things that Jesus required you, because he say if you what? Let me get that John 14:15. 1 second. Do you love God?
I do.
Let's get it.
John chapter 14 verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments.
So he say if you love him, keep his commandments.
That's right.
You believe you keeping the commandments of God? You believe so? Well, if I could point out something I know you're not keeping commandments of, are you okay with that? Let's get that Deuteronomy 22:5. Right, because what we teach is God's commandments, right? And we live by God's commandments and the faith of Christ. Let's get that.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So they say that's an abomination. That goes to a cross-dressing.
Yeah.
So right now you cross-dressing, sis.
I can believe it.
You believe so?
I can believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to put on the dress.
Yeah.
Because your shape is only for your husband.
That's right.
Right? Let's get another. You eat pork?
I try not to, but here from that, occasionally I do.
Let's get it. You eat pork, brother?
No, sir.
No, sir. What about shrimp, crab, lobster?
According to the scriptures, no, sir.
Okay. Let's get that.
All praises.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7.
Bring it out.
And the swine, that he divide the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
So the swine, that's pig. It says it's unclean to you.
That's right.
Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you.
So it says it's unclean to you, right? You're not supposed to even touch it, right? So let me ask you this: do you know who you are according to the Bible?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Well, I can help you with that, right? Let's turn this around.
All praises.
All right, we gonna get you some answers today, because you can't ask these in the church. They're not gonna give you no answers.
No, they're not.
So let's get that Deuteronomy. First, let's get Deuteronomy 1, verse 1. Right. So most likely you'll be a child of God from the tribe of Israel. Right, from Judah. I mean, you'll be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. All right, let's get that Deuteronomy 1:1.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1.
Bring it out.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So he say these are the words Moses speaks to all Israel. You know, you familiar with Moses,
Yeah.
and he brought his people out of Egypt,
Yeah.
right? So this is who he's talking to. He's talking to the Israelites, right?
That's right.
Let's get Deuteronomy 28. Let's get verse 1.
Deuteronomy.
Remember, this is what Moses is telling the people.
Right.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken to diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So he say the Lord go set you on high above all the nations on earth. As if you listen to him, right?
Right.
So if we don't listen to him, what you think will happen? Let's get there for you. Let's get 25.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That's
So
right.
they say all these curses gonna come upon you. So if you look at the black community, do you think we blessed or cursed?
Truthfully, I kind of sort of think that we
We kind of cursed.
That's right,
All
sister. That's right.
Yeah, we cursed. Let's get some more. Let's now. It say if you didn't listen, you're gonna be cursed, and it's gonna show you some of the curses that's gonna be put on us for not listening to him. Let's get some 45.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 45.
Bring it out.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
Till you be destroyed, not physically destroyed, but mentally destroyed, right?
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Because we didn't listen to God, right?
to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
So it say these curses gonna be upon the Israelites for a sign and a wonder, right? Because if you look at that sign and say straight to Winsville, you know it's a sign, right? So that's what it is. A sign. These curses are signs for you, right?
Teach it out.
And they shall be upon thy seed forever.
Upon your children forever. That's generational cursing, right?
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
It's among that. What's that on? Yoke of honor around your neck.
Deuteronomy,
There's another curse for you.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So they say you're gonna serve your enemies, which the Lord gonna send against you. So in this right here, this is what the Lord sent against us because we didn't listen to him. And you gotta know that the Lord, when he punished us, it's generational. So yeah, so when the Lord punished us, it's generational. Let's get some more.
Send against thee in hunger.
So the Lord gonna send your enemies against you, which would be these men. I don't think I want to say this yet. So-called Edomites. They gonna send. He gonna send them against you in what?
In hunger.
So in hunger. So you have to go to the white man, McDonald's, right? Even if you own a farm, right? You own a farm, you gotta go to them for your products, right? What else?
And in thirst.
And thirst. So if you want to go over there and get something to drink, right? You gotta pay the white man or a different nation,
All right.
right? What else?
And in nakedness.
And the naked. So the clothes on your back right now, right? It don't say made in black. Yeah, it say made in China, made in wherever else, right?
And in want of all things.
So in wants of all things. So for your education, right? For your job, for your for a death certificate, birth certificate, you gotta go to these people
All right.
and wants of everything, right?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
So and these people, they're gonna put a yoke of iron around our necks until they destroy it. Remember, I said they're gonna destroy you mentally, right? Continue.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flying.
So Most High say he gonna bring the nation, another group of people, the white man against us, right? Because we didn't listen to him. Let's get 68 and bring it home. All right, so this is the main curse that we all can relate to. We can relate to more in this book, but I'm just giving you this one right quick. Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now you might say that we ain't never been into Egypt, right? So let's get what Egypt means, and because we're going on what the Bible says. Right?
That's right.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So he calling Egypt the house of bondage, right? This would be bondage right here, right? Let's get some more.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So he said he's gonna bring you into bondage again with ships, because you gotta remember when we was in Egypt, Moses freed his people, we was in bondage, right? So he said he's gonna bring you in bondage again with ships, right? So you know who that happened to? Ain't you a descendant of a slave? So that happened to our people.
That's right.
So this proves what? Let me help. This proves that you're an Israelite.
That's right.
This proves that you're an Israelite. You're not black, right? You're not an African American, right? You're not a bad bitch, right? You're an Israelite probably from the tribe of Judah, right? And let's get some more on it.
By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
It's talking about your homeland. You're not going to see your homeland no more once you go on these ships.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So when we got off these ships, what happened once we got off these ships? Exactly. Right. So this right here helps you to know that this book right here is for our people.
Right.
Right. It's not for the other nations. Let's get that Deuteronomy 76. Yeah. It's not for the other nations. I can show you that right quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
So God say you holy, right? You holy means separate. You separate, right?
That's right.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
He chose you to be special unto himself, right?
Above all people upon the face of the earth.
He say above all people. That's the Chinese man, the white man, the white woman, Arabs, all of them.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people. For you are the fewest of all people.
So now that you know you're an Israelite, right, it's things that you must do.
That's right.
Let's get that Deuteronomy 10, 12.
That's right.
Let's get that. All right, this is the last thing I'm gonna get for you. All right.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel.
Now you know you're an Israelite, right? Let's get it.
What does the Lord thy God require of thee?
What does God require of you? What does the Most High want you to do?
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
So he wants you to start keeping these commandments.
That's right.
Right? So what I read to you in Deuteronomy 22:5 about the women wearing dresses, he wants you to start doing it. Right? It's gonna help you out. Right? Let's get Revelations doctrine. Right? And I got one more for you. Right? Because it ain't just the commandments, right? Let's get it. It's more than just the commandments.
Revelations chapter 14, verse 12.
Bring it out.
Here is the patience of the saints. Who are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus Christ?
So you gotta have the commandments and the faith,
That's
and the faith in Christ, right? Because you want to get into heaven, right? All right. So it's something you must do to get into heaven. Let's keep the commandments and the faith of God. Matter of fact, let me get you one more. Let's get Matthew 19, 16, 17. This is the last one, I promise.
I'm here and taking you to everything. So
I got you. No problem. Thank you. All praise to the Most High.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 16 and 17. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So this man, he asking, I believe this is a rich man, so he asking God, Jesus, what can I do to get eternal life? Heaven, right?
And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
So that's what you gotta do. You gotta keep the commandments to get into heaven. All right, so it's time for a change, right? We've been trying the man way, we haven't been trying God's way. So thank you, sis. I appreciate your
I
time.
thank you guys.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Y'all taught me a lot. Like you said, following God's word,
All right.
God's
And sorry, just one more. On that dress, right? It's God. He have a dress code. I just can't have you just be like, oh, I got no dress and it's cool. Let's get that Numbers 20. Let's get Numbers 15:33. So it's something that you have to put on that dress as well.
Numbers chapter 15 verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel,
You, an Israelite, right?
and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So if you look on all of our shirts,
Yeah.
we got fringes on it. Right? It's more than just a fringe.
Throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Ribbon of blue right there. So you gotta ask yourself, why does God want us to wear these fringes? All right, let's get some more.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So that's why we wear these fringes, so we can look on it, and when we about to, God forbid, we're about to sin, we look on it like, man, I want